Welcome to You Can Do It. Today we're working on a Dewalt DW707. There's a few models like this, slightly different names. I think they did with this profile. I picked this saw up, they're brilliant. Mitre saw, they're absolutely brilliant. Someone stole my last one. So I picked this one up cheap because the owner said there was a problem with this handle here. Look, that one doesn't seem to want to do their thing. So what we're going to do today is we're going to quickly see what the problem is in this system. This is a safety system here. So we'll take this apart and find out what the problem is. So first things first, spin this around here. So basically we need to undo this, and these are left-hand threads. And a quick easy way to do that, a piece of wood there, that jams it like that. So you hold the saw like that, hold it down onto there tight, and then you can turn that nut, which I've done. So I can now take, so this is now loose. So look, turn it clockwise, look. There we are, bolt comes off, that comes off. Stick that there. This will come out, blades off. What I'm going to do now is take this off and this off. So I'll just use my screwdriver, back in a minute. That's off. So there were two little bolts, there's another bolt there and another bolt there, so there's actually 4 bolts to take that off. Then we can take this one off. Undo that there. You need to put like I just used an angle grinder tool for taking the angle grinder discs off, and that just fits in there nicely. So I've undone that there. So that's a normal thread. Put that back down there. So now we've got this system here, so this will come off. Look, that comes off, and that's like that. So we'll just clean all that up. There might be bits of dust and crap in there, so just I'm just going to get a Scotch-Brite pad and just clean that up there in there. This is just linked to the handle mechanism here. So we'll take all this off and find out what's going on. Let me just clean that up first. I've taken that, undid that little one there, and I've put that screw back so I don't lose it. But now that's taken that whole cover off now. So I now need to undo this screw here, yeah, and then these black ones here on the handle. That screw there, and this top one here you're going to undo, and then this whole case, this side case will come off. So let me undo these, and then this whole thing, look, now comes off. So we'll leave 2 hands for that, just in case something falls off while I'm doing it. So let me just pull that cover off. Okay, so the handle comes off here, right? Now what I found was around here, look, there's a spring that connects these two together, and that spring had come off. So I've connected that spring, so I think I found what the problem was. Now you might be at this situation and you need to take this right off, yeah, you need to undo that spring there and slide that out through here, and then if you need to actually replace that handle or the switch or anything, you can do that. Okay, but I've put that spring back on again, and I think that'll do. I've also hoovered up in here and cleaned it all up. All right, so now when we put this back on again, make sure all your cables are all nicely seated in there, and then what you'll find, let me put it back in. There we are. That clips in there. But look, then what you've got to do, this little spigot here has to fit in that slot there. Now you've got 2 options. You can try and do it all together now, or you can undo that and just set that little spigot into this. Now what I've done is actually this was really tight, which is what was causing a problem as well. So I've backed that off, and I've put a little bit of grease around the plastics there, so that works fine. So what I'm going to do with that, look, there, this is now back in the right place. So now what I'm going to do is screw all my bolts back in again. So that's all done to check it all works, and also that this one here works freely. It's good. Now we can start putting the we'll put this back on. So I'll just screw that up there, and then we can put this cover back on. Right, before I do, look, if you can see in there, there's all gunk, and that's like sawdust and stuff which has gone hard on there, which obviously won't just adds to friction on there. So I'm just going to get a Scotch-Brite and clean that up inside there. See, I've cleaned that up, and look at that, that's lovely. That's a lot smoother. And there was also, I've cleaned this surface up because there's a lot of paste on that. So that grey paste, which is obviously grease, that has over many years has, you know, with some aluminium grinding dust, it's basically just become a paste, which was why that was very stiff as well. So look, I've cleaned that all up, and then what I'll do is I'll put a bit of grease on there when we assemble the next bit. Okay, while I'm here, I can see actually, look, there should be one of these on this side, look. A little roller with a clip to hold it on. So I need to order another one of those to put on, but that'll be fairly cheap and quick to sort out, so I can put it all back as it is. So the spring's back on, so I can put that. Now when we do that, we need to make sure we get that pin in that hole there. Fits in there like that, sits up there. It goes like that, look. See? Nice. Alright. So actually at this stage, and then I can now put that collar on, which this one here, you see. So I just need to clean that up and put a little bit of grease on it. Yeah? And then that'll run. So look, you can see how you've got bits on there, look. See there? So to clean all that up, and I'll put a bit of grease on it. Okay, look, I've cleaned that up. You can see that's a lot cleaner on the outside surface. That just means that that's gonna run in there a lot easier, look. So I'm just gonna put a tiny little bit of grease on there, and then we'll put that back in. Okay, that's all nice now, look. Pull the lever, and that's good. You've got to make sure that moves really easily. This bit here now, if you tighten that up too much, you'll nip this up and it won't turn. So, look, make sure that moves easy freely in there. Alright, that looks like we've done it. Right, so now, put the outer cover on. Okay, we're putting that back. Now, the two screws for here, one was long and one was short. And the long one came out about right. But look, if I put this one in, look, it's way too short. So that's just told me that someone's had all this apart, and the long one that went in there is actually should have gone in there, and that screw should have gone in there. So I'm now just going to switch those. So all the screws on this handle are the same length. Someone had obviously taken this all apart and put the one that should have been here back in there. So a number of things I found like that, which basically you think they're put together correctly, but they're not. So I'll just take this one out here, and then I'll put this shorter one in. There we are. This is out, then that goes back in there. There we are. So that's what the problem was. And someone had also, like I said before, see, look, that's about right there. Like that. There we are. Now I've got two small ones, one to put in there and one to put in there. But you can see here, if I go around to the side, you can see that someone put a long one in here, look, and pushed it out through the other side. So be careful when you take these things apart. Make sure you get the screws in the right place. Okay, so let me just finish that up. That's done, and that clip's working here, look. That clip there's working properly now. So that's locking it there. So just so you know, it's going to be gunk around there, or that spring's come off or something like that in there. But yeah, that's looking a lot better now. That's good. So now I'll put the blade back on. Remember to put this bit on first, and then we put the blade on and the other bit. Okay, so there's a problem. One, it won't open properly fully, but now that I've fixed that, look, what the trouble is, it won't go, the cover won't swing round far enough. So when you push this down, and it just goes about there, look, and it won't, when you push down really hard, it won't go anywhere. So it needs to be further, this needs to be further around here, so it sort of hits here, then it slides out. So there's obviously a problem in the handle. So let's strip it all back down again, and we'll see how we get on. We'll see what the problem is. Okay, guys, I found it finally. So I think we found the problem, right? So it's this mechanism here. So you've got this mechanism here. Look, now there's a. You see, look. You might look. See the wear on that. Look at that. Huge wear. As you can see, that's really thin on the air. That's about to snap through there. So you can order another one of these off from Dewalt or a supplier as a spare. So what that means is that when this handle here tries to pull this, yeah, and pull that safety thing around, what it's meaning is that you're losing a little bit of movement, which again is aiding to the fact that the thing isn't coming all the way around. So that little bit of movement there, because it's all levered up, that's going to be sort of like that, and that's all you need, that extra little kick there, so that when you bring it down, it doesn't sort of hit perpendicular on here and push. It'll be more like this, and it'll slide off. So that's one part. Now the other part I found was this here, that slot there. This sits in a pin here. Now what happened was I found that this wasn't working properly, and then I pushed this pin out, look. Look what I found. Look at that. Now that is the wear that's happened on that pin over time. So I've been online, I can order another one of them. Only a couple of quid or something. But it's just a pin, I mean you can make something up. But I've actually just had a look here. Look, there's a, if you turn that there, that's a little bust. Right, that bushing is there. Now if you put, that's the way that the pin was. Look, see where that groove is, so that's where, and that makes a huge difference on the movement. But what I can do, if I put that pin in the opposite way around, or basically if I put it in the opposite way, it's fallen over now. If I put it in the opposite way around, it will be okay. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to stick that back in the opposite way around, see how we get on. Hey guys, I've come up with an even better plan. There's a pin in there, and that is the same pin that goes in there. So I've basically taken the pin out of there, I've put the pin in there, and I can put this pin back, and if I put it that way, you'll get the bit that will only be the good bit that sticks out. What a way to go. Okay, that's worked a treat. So that's the way to do it. You take the pin that was in there out and put it into there. Take that pin out there, turn it around with the damaged bit goes in well into the casing, and that's it. So that I can already feel that goes a lot better, because it wouldn't go past there before. But now it does perfectly. So I think that you'll find by the time I put that all back together again, well, that is going to pull that cover way back out, and it'll be a different saw. Brilliant. Well chuffed with that. Right, let's carry on. Okay, the final try. So we're ready. So now remember, this handle wouldn't fully. It only goes about there. Now look. Like, can you see the angle's just a lot better? So when you do that, look, it's no effort. Whereas before it was coming a little bit further around there and then jamming, because that's dead easy. So we've sorted the problem. Well, I've ordered another one of those, the actual long one there, because there's a little bit of slack in there which will pull that even further round. But yeah, I'm really pleased. So we fixed that without actually spending a penny. Oh, great. It's a treat. Hope you like the video. Hope it's helped. If you like the channel, give me a thumbs up or even subscribe. You can do it. See you soon. Bye.